It's definitely a unique job. It's something that you work with a bunch of different agencies when you're doing it. It's something that you gotta kind of be dependable because people count on you. In Muskegon, I'm the only dog, and it's a pretty large city and pretty violent as far as crime goes. So I'm definitely busy there, and a lot of people rely on me. So as a trooper on the road, I saw that with our canines, always calling them to come help me. So it was a very appealing job from the get-go. A typical day in the summer in Muskegon, I'm usually taking between 2, 3, 4 calls a night. But then there's also some nights where I'm taking 7, 8 calls, canine calls. So, and a lot of them are tracking calls, and they're not just short and sweet. They're pretty, they can be pretty intense. Every agency calls me, which there's quite a few in Muskegon, and with a bunch of little smaller cities surrounding Muskegon. None of them have canines, so they always call and utilize me for narcotic searches or tracks or whatever it might be.
Good dog. Good girl.
So I have 2 dogs. I got Red when I first started in K9. He's 6 years old now. He's a narcotics and tracking dog. He's imprinted on human odor and narcotics. And then I have Siren, who's a lab, and she is a gun dog, so she's specific to gun odor. I think I take care of Red pretty good. I mean, he's and Siren, they're both doing pretty good, but that being said, there's been several times where Red's looked out for me where we found somebody with a gun under a trailer or something like that I had no idea was there. And obviously their intentions were poor, and if not for Red, I don't know what would have happened. Siren's, she's still young, but we've been to MSU quite a bit with her. I got her as a puppy, so I kind of raised her from a puppy, and then after about a year, we started training her and all that, and going through that process of just the regular checkups for a puppy and stuff like that. It's been super helpful. They've done a great job taking care of her. That being said, Red has had quite a few injuries along the way, whether it be a porcupine he got into, had to get the quills out. He's got a titanium tooth that he had to get fixed at MSU, so he's had quite a few visits to the hospital there, but it's been great. They've always taken care of him. It's been a good job.
We're in charge of doing their annual wellness exams, so they come for us for regular examinations, vaccinations, heartworm testing, anything that another pet dog would have. We're also in charge of any other probably minor to major surgical procedure that they might need. We see them when they're relatively young dogs. They come to us from a vendor, which the sergeants that are in charge of the force go down and choose those dogs, ones that they want us to screen to see if they're candidates for work. When they come to us as new dogs, they first see our ophthalmology department, so we can screen out any dogs that might have any ocular abnormalities that we think would interfere with their working abilities, such as juvenile cataracts or something of that type. If they pass their ophthalmology exam, they come to me. We do a full physical exam on them, also initially testing them for heartworm to make sure that we don't have any problem that we would have to take care of before they're initiated into the police force. Following that, they do some sedated x-rays. We are looking at mostly shoulders, elbows, hips, also some chest x-rays looking for any abnormalities that are in the chest. This is where we sometimes find some dogs that are probably not adequate to be working dogs. They may end up being good pets, but we're looking for dogs that are going to last until they're about 9 to 10 years of age for work, and we're usually seeing them between 1.5 to 2 years of age. Once they are approved through our process, they go back to the police force. They then complete a couple months training program with them, assuming that they are then good to go. A lot of them come back to us for then sterilization surgery, and for the shepherds, we also do prophylactic gastropexy surgery. Our handlers are great. They've mentored me, quite frankly, in what is the best way to go about doing these things. And as now, again, 5 years in, I feel quite comfortable. These dogs are really important for public safety, public health. And so by working with them, we're hoping that we're advancing both human-animal bond that we have in working with animals, and also encouraging, again, public safety and making sure our state is the best state as we can make.